usbornebookbarn.com. Hey, it's Melody with Usborne Book Barn. I am so excited to share with you some of our brand new spring titles. So I'm going to start kind of the younger ages and then kind of work up. This is not at all of them. We have over 100 new titles. This is just a couple of them that I happened to get pretty early. So I'm going to share with you and then be on the lookout for more videos coming soon. Okay, the first one, this is a new board book box. There's 4 board books, and this is called Little Artist Books. These are from South Africa. They're actually an award winner. And let's see, so there's 4 little books, and these are a gentle introduction to fine art for little ones. So they're board books, which is great, and each one is a different kind of art form. Like, so Nina is about dancing. Okay, you see this, likes to dance. I think the illustrations are pretty cute. Very simple, very fun. Look at that. So sweet. So there's 4 of them. There's a dancer, there's kind of like a fashion designer, and it never says, I want to be a fashion designer. It's just Ruby playing in her clothes. So fun. And then there's Mondi with his band and Carlos with his painting. So 4 board books, $10.99. They're small, rounded corners so you don't poke yourself in the eye. So I like these, $10.99. And then we have a really great brand new series called the I Want to Be series. So this is I Want to Be an Astronaut. So again, it's a board book and it's $8.99, very durable. And look at these great illustrations. Let's get over. When I grow up, I want to be a race car driver, and talks about it. Or maybe I want to be a stuntman. So cool. And then it just keeps archaeologist. And then you kind of learn what an archaeologist does. I thought that was really cool. And so the illustrations are great. Fighter pilot, spy. There's a whole bunch. Deep sea diver. And again, they have the beautiful glossy board book pages. An adventurer. How cool. A submarine commander. You don't hear that every day. Astronaut, of course. Let's see. I can be any of these things when I grow up, but I don't need to decide just yet. I can just dream of having big adventures. So cool. So there's this one. And then there's Lion Tamer, which just has some more different vocations. Awesome. These are $8.99. Beautiful. Okay, now you might be familiar with our Usborne Beginner series. These are $4.99 hardback nonfiction books. They're amazing. So we have 2 new ones right now. We have pigs and then we have ants. And these are for ages 6 and up. And I'll show you the inside. So really cute. Okay, so again, you have lots of pictures. And the text is kind of in bite-sized chunks, which is what Usborne is kind of known for. We want the learning to be fun. We don't ever want to scare kids off with a whole bunch of text and a little bitty picture. So we always have a really high picture-to-text ratio. Okay, everything you want to know about pigs, and there's also one for ants. Really great. Well, we have a brand new exciting series for a little bit younger. So this is the beginner series, and this is the brand new Young Beginner series. So this is for ages 3 and up. And it is so precious. We have 2 right now. We have baby animals and we have flowers with more to come. But look at this. Okay, the illustrations are just so cute. Ah, look at that. So you have the nonfiction, but the text is minimal. The pictures are beautiful, but they're still learning. Look at that. I love this. I am so happy for this. Oh, anyway, so baby animals and also flowers. So this is a brand new series. This is also $4.99 hardback nonfiction. So great. Okay, moving on. We have Little Red Riding Hood. This is Peek Inside a Fairy Tale. This is $14.99 hardback board book. And what's neat is that this is all about the cutouts. So it's very interesting. It's fun to go through together. So you have the story, but then you have all the little cutouts. Isn't that neat? Let me see it. A lot of fun, very durable. So really great. And then, oh, it also has those. This is cute. So you have that, the flap, and then There's the wolf. What's my favorite part? Ah, look at this. You lift the wolf up. Oh, so cute. Anyway, so this is a lot of fun. We also have a lot of other peek inside books, but this is our newest. Okay. All right, so maybe you've heard of our Billy B books. I have a video of my daughter doing a review on that. It's really great. They're first chapter books. Well, this is Billy B. Brown, but it's for the preschool age. So Billy B. Brown is actually going to preschool in this book. So it's like a prequel to our great Billy B. Brown chapter books. So I'll show you just a little bit. So I had the cutout. That's just for the first page. There's Billy, and if you're familiar with Jack from the Hey Jack series, they're best friends. So there's little Jack, and they're in preschool together. Okay, so this is kind of a read aloud, just a picture book. And so Billy, it's raining outside. She can't go outside to play. What's she going to do? And so she and Jack pretend that they're in this cave. So it's a lot of fun. Beautiful book, $10.99. So if you want to, maybe you have a child who is reading Billy B, but she has like a younger sibling, she could be doing the preschool book. So they have the same characters. Pretty cool. Next, 5-minute bedtime stories. This is a puffy hardback. It's $14.99, and the stories really are 5 minutes or less. So I checked. So I'll show you. Oh, beautiful illustrations. Okay, the contents. These are just stories about animals, about friendship. So, dog and the balloon. So again, this is kind of a read aloud, nice bedtime. You get them in bed. And this first one we read, it was under 4 minutes. And I even, did the sounds and stuff. So anyway, this is great. 5-minute bedtime stories, $14.99, a good gift book. Okay, farm picture puzzle book. I love the picture puzzle books. They're so much fun. I did a video of the zoo one, and I chaperoned my daughter's field trip one time. And this book, it was the zoo picture puzzle book, kept 2 7- to 8-year-old boys busy the whole trip while we were driving. They were just enraptured with finding these animals. So it's so much fun. So this is a new title in that series, and it's the farm one. It's $14.99. Oh, look at that! So much fun. So here we go. You can just look through. These are, listen, got the cardstock pages. It's going to be very durable. And it's just a lot of fun. You'll see if you can. And it tells you things to find. And then the answers are in the back. This is a great book to keep in the car for a trip. And then we also have the zoo picture puzzle book. Yep, look at that sheep. So I love it. So much fun. $14.99. Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. So this is by the illustrator is one of my favorite ones, Lorena Alvarez. And I'll just have to show you. This is $9.99. Lorena Alvarez also illustrated Cinderella picture book that we have and Jack and the Beanstalk. So I'll show you. I love the illustrations. And this is just a typical, the story that we all know, but the pictures are so good. And the difference, I think, besides the really great illustrations, is that at the end, it kind of wraps it up. Like no other Goldilocks story, like she just runs out of the house, and you have to kind of do a little bit of damage control. Oh, that was so bad, wasn't it, sweetie? Yeah, she shouldn't have, broken into the bear's house. Well, so this does that for you. So she leaped from her bed. She didn't stop running until she got home. Then she's with her mommy. I'm really sorry for not doing what I was told, Goldilocks said to her mother. I promise I'll never, ever be naughty again. Okay, I like that as a mom. Very good. And she never was. Oh, hold on. Well, almost never. So, super cute book. I love this book. We've read this like a million times already. $9.99. Beautiful book, hardback. We have tons and tons of body books, and they're all fantastic, and this one is no different. So this is geared to ages 4 and up, and it's the big book of the body. It's $14.99, and let's take a look inside. It has 4 giant fold-outs. Oh, there's one. Oh, okay. So we'll start here. Let's see that. Pretty cool. And then let's open it up. So this is, woo! Oh, goodness. Oh, you can't even see that. Okay, so like this, bones. Really cool. Lots of information. They can, it's little bite-sized chunks. Like I said, Usborne is just known for. There's also nothing bad in here. I always look to see what they say about reproduction and all that stuff. And there's nothing bad. Or, inappropriate for the 4-year-old group. So this is really great. It says how many muscles. So fun. So this is just a great addition to our family of body books, our science books. So it's for the little younger. Oh, this is so cool. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this huge heart. I mean, if you're studying the heart, even if you're older than 4, you can see it. Look at that. That is so cool. It tells you all the stages. Look at that. That the, the blood goes through. Ah, so cool. Anyway, so I love this. We'll definitely be doing this. There's the digestion. There's the poop. You can everybody always wants to see the poop. See, it's not bad. They'll always giggle. Talks about, okay, all that stuff inside your head. That's cool. So again, this book is $14.99. It's big. It's got the big fold outs. The pages are the cardstock, really sturdy. Talks about your senses. Okay, and then starting life. Okay, so I like that this book says that it's a baby, an unborn baby. So, just depending on the book, some say embryo, but this actually says an unborn baby. And then the part about the reproduction just says, first, a tiny sperm from a man joins with a tiny egg from a woman. And then that's it. So you see, I always want people to know about that before they get it. Anyway, so pretty cool. It's got amazing facts. Love this book. How you doing? You hanging in there? It's just a couple. All right, Secrets of the Vegetable Garden. If you're familiar with Usborne, you know that these are really super duper popular. We have On the Train, on the construction site, Secrets of the Apple Tree, Rainforest, and Seashore. And so we have 3 new ones right now. This is Secrets of the Vegetable Garden. We also have On the Space Station and On the Plane, great for traveling. So I'll show you quickly how these work. So it's a shine a light, which means it's really cool because you get to use a flashlight with it. So it is a nonfiction book. So there is, of course, learning. Okay, so you have this, and then what you do is, as you're reading it, you take a flashlight and you shine it behind. You can see that. See the little water drops there? So it's hard to do this. Okay. So there you go. So it's really cool. And then on the back, that's what shines through. And then you have this. So here we go. Birds eating seeds planted in the garden take to the air. Why are they flying away? Get your flashlight. You see it? It's kind of hard because it's a video. Look, it's a scarecrow. And that's what shines through. These are so much fun at bedtime. Kids love them. And so if you have someone who loves to garden or loves plants or animals, this is a great one. So, and then at the back, you always have more information about what's shown through the pages. So this is great. This is $12.99, and it's for ages 4 to 8. Okay, so this is something brand new, the Cut and Color Playbook Seasons. This is for, I have it written down here. Okay, this is for ages 6 to 10, and it's an art activity book. And so what you do is you work with coloring and drawing and your scissor skills, and you create these beautiful paper dioramas using this book. So it really, I'm going to have to do like a separate video review on this, but the book tells you, of course, how to use this book. So I love that. And anyway, this is what you're going to end up making. But it's a really great thing to do, again, like during winter break or summer vacation, or time when you have some great one-on-one time with your child that tells you the dots, to cut. And then, anyway, it's going to be really great. I'm excited just because it is something creative that my daughter and I can do together. Again, this is ages like 6 to 10. Yeah, it's an art activity book. Pretty unique. If you have a creative person, this is going to be great. And it's $12.99. There's that. times table activity book. So this is $9.99, and this is the first book in a new series of math activity books, which is very exciting. There's going to be adding and subtracting to come, and telling the time, and I think one more. But this is the first one, and it's actually a write-in activity book. And let's take a look. And it has different themes on each page, so it's not, gender specific. And then it's just a great way to practice your times tables. So much fun. And this is for ages, I didn't write down. It's for ages whoever's working on times tables. So that's really cool. Lots of fun things, and it is $9.99. $10 for this great way to practice times tables in a really fun way. Okay. I love poetry. My daughter Mary loves poetry. She likes to write it, which is just the sweetest thing ever. And so I'm so excited that this is a poetry book. So it's called Cookie Crumbs, and I'll show you the inside. And it's by one of the former children's poet laureates. I don't know, something like that. A guy who knows his stuff. So that's really cool. And so it's just a collection of poems. So it's really fun. And look, National Weather Person's Day. Here's a poem for that. Inventor's Day. There's a poem. I don't know when these days are, but it's pretty cool. So a lot of fun. Great illustrations, short poems. This is a beautiful hardback book, and it is $12.99. Cookie Crumbs. All right. I love our Story Up series. We have some have gone out of print. Story of First World War, Story of Second World War. What we currently have is the Story of Inventions, which is so great. And then we also have that's brand new. I don't have it right here, but it's the Story of Astronomy and Space, which is awesome. And so this is the new Story of Science. It's a beautiful hardback book. It's $12.99, and I'll show you the inside. This is for ages 8 and up. Okay. And so there's a table of contents. If you want to pause, if you're really interested, pause, and you can see more of it. So there's that. It does talk about, millions of years ago. But for me, I'm a Christian, and so I don't believe in evolution. I don't believe in millions and millions of years ago. But we use this as a teachable moment for my girls, because I get asked that a lot. How can you, sell these books that teach evolution? It's like, well, evolution is out there in the world. That's, a very common belief. So I want to talk with my daughters about it in a comfortable environment and just show them, okay, this is what the world believes, but what does Jesus say in the Bible? And so this doesn't bother me. I don't want them to be like 20 years old and be hit with the idea of evolution and not prepared. So that doesn't bother me one bit. Anyway, so see the age of the earth. And so we just say, oh, that's silly, isn't it? How do they know it's 4.55 billion years? Whatever. But, to each his own. But that is what, that's why this doesn't bother me. But if it bothers you, then don't get it. For real. Okay, so what makes this book special? What makes this book special is that it has these little characters. It has these little illustrations kind of all over. So it makes something like science, which can kind of be dry for some people. It makes it exciting. It keeps it interesting because I'm looking at pictures. I'm reading, oh, okay, and then I'll see a picture. So I like that, especially, too, if you're a visual learner. It's going to help to have some fun things. Like, look at that. So really, really cool. And then look at that. What is light? This is a really great book, Story of Science. Let's see if I can show you another really cool page. Wow, they're all cool, of course. It does talk about vaccinations, talks about dinosaurs. Like there's the timeline. So again, just buy what's right for you. But I think it's a lot of fun. Okay, Story of Science, hardback, $12.99. Such a good price. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, coding for beginners. My husband is a computer person, and he does this stuff for a living. I don't. So this would be for me. It's for complete beginners. And Scratch, I'd never heard of Scratch, so I had to look it up. Scratch is a computer program that was written at MIT for free, for people to use for free online to help them learn how to program computers. And so a lot of elementary schools are actually using MIT's Scratch program. And so this is coding for beginners using Scratch. So what you do is you get this book and you sit by your child and you go on the computer and you just do these activities. So you can get to make a virtual pet. You get to make simple games and animations. What is coding? And then again, you have the really great illustrations thrown in with the information. So it does keep it fun and exciting. You can make dancing sprites. Why not? This reminds me of, did y'all do that thing in like computer class in like 3rd and 4th grade where you had like a turtle and like Lotus or something? I remember doing something like that in computers. Anyway, rambling. Oh, look, games. All right. Once you've mastered the basics of Scratch, you can practice your coding skills with these advanced games. So cool. So this is just a really fun thing that that you can do with your child. If you have an older child, they can do it, on their own. Anyway, really fun. It's that spiral, so it's going to last forever, and it's $14.99. So that's a great one. Okay, this one I'm so excited about. I let my daughter Mary look at the pictures online. I got to see some advanced pictures, and this was the one she was crazy over. So I got a few copies, and so this is A Year in My Life. So this is for ages, I wrote it down, it says ages 9 to 13, but if your child's ready, go for it. So what this is a little book. It's $9.99, $10, and it has 365 little writing or drawing activities that are kind of offbeat, kind of quirky, but when they're done at the end of 365 days, they're going to have this really great little record of that year. So let's take a look at some of the things. So look at that. So they write in here. There's not paper everywhere, which I like. Okay, without taking your pen off the page, draw a meal you ate today. How cool is that? Just very creative. Give yourself a new surname. Number 10, make up a sentence about today, but write it backward. Cool. Draw all the different things you saw today that were shaped like a triangle. So I just love it. And there really is an activity for every day. 260. Write a few sentences about what you can see in the room you're in right now. This will be so much fun. It's like a diary. So it's a journal. Draw a bird's eye view of where you are right now. This one. If you could have woken up anywhere in the world this morning, where would you have been? Draw a picture of your new surroundings. That is so cool. So I love this book, so much fun. And my daughter Mary, she's 7, but we're going to do this year. So it's at your discretion. It says 9 to 13, but whatever. But I love it. $9.99, A Year in My Life. Right. All right, and this is part of a new, not really new, but this is kind of coming back, True Stories of. We have True Survival Stories, and so this one, I'm not sure right now at the time of this video if this one is out yet. It's not available on the website, but I did get an advanced copy of it. So look on the website. If you're on the website and you see there's a little cart next to the book, that means you can add it to your cart, so it is available. If there's no cart, that means it's not ready yet. So this is True Stories of Crime and Detection. This is for the older kids. It's paperback. It's $4.99. And then we also have, I'm really excited, we have True Stories of Everest Adventures coming out, so Mount Everest stuff. True Stories of Polar Adventures, so cool. True Stories of Gangsters, why not? And so this is Crime and Detection, and it has over 140 pages. True Stories of Escape, okay, that's a little blurb for the next one. Anyway, and so it's like a regular book. This does not have all the illustrations and stuff. This is like a, an older kid book. And then, let's see. There's the table of contents. If you're interested, pause and look at that. Anyway, so this is neat. Excited for the older kids. We also have some really great older new fiction series coming out, so look for another video on that. Because if I did, every single book right now, oh my goodness, 25 minutes! Y'all, I bet nobody is still watching this. I'm going to keep going. Okay, so this is the much anticipated Sticker Dolly Dressing Design Studio Fashion. Okay, so let me show you what's in this box. It's a box. It's $22.99. Okay, so I'm going to open it up, and it has this book that shows you how to use the stuff. Here, you can see that. You can pause if you want. Okay. So it says how to use it, and it comes with stencils. So what you do, it comes with stencils, like 3 pages of stencils. Okay, there's another one. It comes with stencils. It comes with rub-on transfers, kind of fancy. And then it comes with sticker pages, bunch of sticker pages, whole bunch. Lots of sticker pages. I'm still pulling out stickers. Okay, and then it comes with this pack of patterned paper, all different, and then 2 pens, really nice pens. So what you do is you take the stencils and you pick which design, like what kind of fabric you want, right? The different patterns, and then you trace. Put all these back. Rub-ons. Okay, you trace the stencil on the fabric, right? That patterned paper, and then you cut it out. And then you put it on the dolls. And it says you can use glue. And it has different ideas. So my daughter Mary right now is 7. And these are all, it's the same pose. And then you just put different stencils. But that way each one everything will fit each doll because it's the same pose. My daughter Mary's 7. She loves the Sticker Dolly Dressing sticker books. She loves the fashion doodling books. But this was a little much for her. Okay, so she's 7. What got her, what kind of turned her off is that with the stencils, right, you traced it out, there's a lot of cutting involved. And kind of, I mean, look at these, like the pants. You see the pants? So the cutting is what was like, it's just too much trouble. So she likes it. She does parts of it, but she doesn't do it all the way because it's just kind of too much trouble for her. But if you have somebody, if you have a daughter who's, a little bit older, 9, 10, 11, 12, really into fashion, doesn't mind all the cutting, this is a really exciting gift for them because it will keep them busy for a long time because there's just kind of endless possibilities. In this book, I mean, so much to do. And there's lots of other ideas in here too, besides just dressing them with the stencil stuff. So this is $22.99, a great gift for, maybe somebody older than 7. I don't know, unless you have someone, unless your 7-year-old is like, bring on the scissors, then it would be great. Anyway, whoa, this video is totally long. I guarantee you nobody has watched to the end. You know what? If you have watched to the end, I want you to send me a private message, and I'm going to give you free shipping on your order because you're just really awesome to watch this whole video. So tell me that you watch the end, and you get free shipping on your next order. So thank you so much. Be on the lookout for more, much more videos, shorter ones of just individual books, these and more new ones. So excited. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas and have a very Happy New Year. Thanks. Bye.